Well, hey there folks, welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here, and it's time for another beer review. But today I'm outside, I'm out in my garden, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of a project that we've got going on right here in the garden. I'm not going to show you the rest of the garden because it is a bit of a mess. We've got some wood stocked up. Basically we're going to get some decking built, but I want to do a big shout out at this time to Andy, friend of the channel, because he built me this. Look at that. It's like a little DJ booth / bar top, ready for when we're having people round. Got a few things on in July, and we're going to start off here and have a bit of a pre-party here in the garden. And it's also great to do some beer reviews, right? So we're going to crack on. If you're new to this channel, welcome along to the Hop House. We call that because we like hoppy beer, we like house music. If you like either of those or both, give us one of those. Give us a like, share, subscribe to this channel. Do you want to see what we're going to review outside in my garden? Okay. Went into Asda earlier today, and I went to get some bits, and I went down the beer aisle and I realised they've actually got some craft beer in my Asda. So I did pick up the 4 for 3 deal. Yeah, they got rid of a load of Brew Dog stuff, and they had some 440ml canned craft beer, and I was like, oh my word, I'm getting some. So this is brand new beer for me in my Asda. Whether it's brand new into Asda or not, I don't know. Beer numero uno, do you want to see what it is? Okay. It is from Brew York. It is this. It's the Calmer Chameleon. It's an American pale ale coming in at 3.7%. 440ml can. Fantastic artwork. Brew York. I came across Brew York. They're from York, obviously. And I came across them about 3 years or so ago now. It was before COVID. So yeah, gosh, that long ago. Time fly. It was my stepdad's 70th, and we went into York. We took him around the railway museum because he liked some of the old railway steam engines and stuff like that. And then we went round a bit of a pub crawl around York. York has 365 pubs. It has a pub for every day of the year. So much so that York City Council won't let another pub open or a licence be granted until one shuts, so that it stays at 365. I get it. I get the thinking. Should we get this beer out into the glass? Yeah, so Brew York I came across in York. Couldn't actually find Brew York itself because it is a bit off the beaten path. But I did have some of their beers in another pub, and I'm pretty sure I had this. I can't remember if it was on cask or on keg, but I know I definitely had it on draft. Put it in my Thornbridge glass because I haven't got Brew York glass, and this only holds a 330ml, so I'll have to pour and re-pour. Right then, beer in the glass. A little bit of haze to it, but it's quite clear, see-through, nice wobbliness there, lovely white head on it. Blonde to golden, it's quite light as I see in the sunlight. It might look a bit more goldeny to you. There's a little bit of haze, but not much. It is quite a clear beer. It's 3.7%. It's not going to be huge, is it? I'm going to get behind the bar. Stand by. Oh, reading. Bit of a tight squeeze, isn't it? So yeah, that's your beer in the glass. Looks alright, you know. I think it looks okay. I think it looks decent. Should we get some aroma? I'm going to put that in there. We're going to give it a whiff, see what we can sniff. Someone's having a party in the car. It was quite zesty. Lemon, lime. Smells almost like a lager and lime, sort of zesty, lemony, limey. Smells okay. Smells alright. It doesn't smell bad at all. Right, should we go for some taste? So cheers, bottoms up, down the hatch. Oh, that's a good first beer of the day. That is a good first beer of the day. Oh, it's really quite. It's light bodied. I'm going to say it's light bodied. It's not anywhere near medium bodied or anything like that. It's quite light bodied. It's quite zesty. A little bit of carbonation, bit of a zipper carbonation, but it's overall it's not overly fizzy. It's actually quite a nice beer. It is. I'm going to come back round the front. Squeeze it again. Ooh. I just think you can see me better when I'm around the front. So there's your beer in the glass. Do a bit of lacer vision for those that love the lacing. yeah, it jigs around lovely, doesn't it? It's alright. I hope you could hear me when I was back there, because I know there's a bit of wind going on and there's some background noise, so I'm hoping you can hear me alright. I'll have to watch this back before I decide to record another one out here. That's a cracking little beer, you know. Now, for argument's sake, or people that may argue, sorry, you know, it's only 3.7%. You're asking me to pay £3. This is £3 a can. £3 a can for this in Asda. And you're basically paying £3 a can for something that's best bitter strength, like 3.7%. So it's not high on the ABV. It's very sessionable, it's very zesty, very flavoursome. This is probably the best sort of session strength pale ale I've had since the Cloudwater one that was brewed by Brew York, that was in Tesco. The session pale ale was phenomenal. It was one of the best ones out of the four. This is a totally different beer. It's more fizzy. It's not thick. That had a really quite thick body for it for 3.7%. It was more juicy and hazy. This is more zesty. It's sharp. It's very refreshing. I mean, it's lovely and warm outside today, and this is quenching my thirst really, really nicely. Perfect sort of summer outside beer garden session ale, really. That's a belter. Really nice. See what it says on the can. And get a bit more in there. Yep. No sediment. I don't think there would be. Right, now what Brew York cans do, I've seen this before, is they give you like a spidery thing of spider diagram of what it is: hazy, fruity, juicy, all that kind of stuff. So it's called Calmer Chameleon. You'll find that all Brew York beers are sort of puns. They're all pun named. I've had the Juice Forsyth in a can, and I've had, what else have I had? I've not reviewed it. This is probably the first. Is this the first Brew York on the channel? Might be. Excuse me. Pardon me, that was disgusting. It felt good though. Right, so it gives you a lot of information on this can, so let's run through it. So it says, description of the beer first of all. Calmer Chameleon, American Pale Ale, 3.7% alcohol per volume. Calmer Chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. That's why I don't do karaoke. Loving you as easy as your flavours are, like a dream. Red, gold and green. Red, gold and green. That's enough of that. Enough of that. Right, the green dream of super juicy and resinous hops. Columbus, Mosaic, Simcoe and Idaho 7 uniting in a super smashable pale ale. So your hops are Columbus T90, Idaho 7 T19 Cryo, Mosaic T19 Cryo and Simcoe T90. Water, barley, oats, wheats, hops and yeasty ingredients. And it tells you how much the dry hopping is. It's 3 out of 5 on the dry hopping. Like I said, there's quite a lot of information on this can lot. No, it's not going to zoom in, is it? And this spider thing, you've got hop over there, you've got fruit there, you've got sweet there, you've got mouthfeel there, bitter, malt. And it's more fruity. And there's a little bit of bitterness, a bit of mouthfeel, and a bit of hop. And it says a bit sweet there. I wouldn't really say it was that sweet. It was more zesty. More zingy and zesty and sharp. And very lemony limey. That's the main thing I'm getting out of this, lemon and lime. It's good though. It's very nice. It's very nice. Mouthfeel ain't too bad, you know. It is a bit fizzy, there's a bit of carbonation there, but it's not a hazy juice bomb. It is more of a sort of session-y start-off beer, your first beer of the day. Could I drink this all day? Theoretically, yes, because it's only 3.7% strength. Maybe if I was like I'm in the garden now, so I'm out in the sunshine. I could knock a couple more of them back. I really could. Okay, so I like it. Would I buy it again? Now, yeah, I probably would. Yeah, because it'd be a nice start-off beer. There's certainly nothing wrong with it. It's very nice. It's zesty. It's sharp. It's lovely. It's got the lemon and lime character. It zips down the side of your tongue. It's almost like a lager malt down the middle of the tongue. That's why I don't think it's particularly that sweet. But the lemon and lime zips down the side. You're getting the lemon and lime really. I'm not picking up. I mean, I know Idaho 7's quite grapefruity and lemony limey. It's mainly all it is, lemon and lime. Heavy on the lemon and lime. I mean, it says it's got Mosaic in there, Simcoe. I'm not really getting any bubblegum taste of flavour or any mango. Not getting any passion fruit or earthiness. It's just a bit fizzy, bit lemony limey, really zesty, sharp and refreshing. Cracking first beer of the day though. Rating wise, I am going to give that a 1.5. It's good, and I'll buy it again. 1.5 from me. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. The sun's getting in my eyes, and we'll see you for another beer review right out here in me gaff. Ciao for now, people.